Hello everyone, hi guys, what are you guys gonna do? I'm doing good too. So welcome back to my video session. So in today's video session, it's very interesting because now my focus, it is on Nintendo Wii U, but what is it this time? So this time I'm gonna be talking about what happened to the Wii U. Why? Why didn't it, why didn't it even sell so well? What happened? I mean, if we look at this is strange because if we look at all Nintendo consoles, right? Like even like consoles from the past, like NES, Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, GameCube, and Wii as well. Yeah, the Wii. Now, if you look at all of these consoles were released before the Wii U, but all of these consoles had all better sales than the Wii U. What happened? What went wrong, man? I can't believe it. Oh man. Now it's been said the Nintendo Switch is a successor of the Wii U. You know, when people say that, I get really angry about that. Honestly, I get really furious when I hear that. I don't know if you guys get angry, but I do. Because I don't want to really hear that. I mean, Nintendo Switch, successor, yeah? Wii U came then the Switch as a successor, yeah? And it becomes very popular. For what reason, man? Come on. The thing is a piece of crap. Okay. Before I go into that, I'm gonna be telling you in each video one thing at a time. I'm not gonna throw everything all at once. I think it confuses the whole thing. I mean, I think you've seen videos where they've been telling you the Wii U what went wrong and stuff like that. But when you make videos like that, you tend to rush them. You tend to go quickly and finish the video off. I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna make these videos to the highest quality. Alright? I think it's a serious concept. Because I think people who make videos like that and they finish it in one video, they don't really care. They're not serious. The reason I'm serious, you'll understand why I'm serious about this. Okay, so this is very, very important. So I'm gonna make each video. Today it's gonna be on you know what's it about? Everything what's been happening with it is all Nintendo's fault. It is. The starting is Nintendo's fault. This stupid, silly company, they got so much experience since the Nintendo NES, right? Then they go and release a Super Nintendo, yeah? Nintendo 64, GameCube, and Wii. Why is this one the worstest out of all of them? What the heck's going on there? You know what? I don't believe this. Nintendo is such an idiot company. I have never seen such a stupid company in my entire life. I don't care if they're listening to this video. Let them listen to it. I doubt if they listen to it because my videos don't go that far anyway. They only go to few people that listen to my videos and who watch them. And it's just my subscribers actually. Well, majority of my videos are just going through to subscribers. It doesn't go to the big companies. My videos don't go that far. I don't really care. Wherever they go, let them go wherever they want my videos want to go to. Yeah. At least my videos do go in some content. They do go somewhere, and people do tend to watch. I get quite views. I get comments. I get subscribes. I still get that kind of stuff. Yeah. So that means some people are watching my videos. They do tend to like them, and I did get some good comments on my videos because my videos are focusing on Nintendo Wii U. It is, I'm focused on that because Nintendo Wii U is the greatest game console of all time. How can it be the greatest game console of all time? I'll explain all that as well, how that works as well. Some novice people don't understand that. So today's topic is going to be on the Nintendo Wii U's name. The name of the console. Yeah. Before I go into that, let's just clear some other topics. I was talking about the Nintendo Switch, yeah? So Nintendo Switch is a console after the Wii U, yeah? Remember one thing. Nintendo is even more stupid than you think. This idiotic company thinks, you know what they think? Why the Wii U didn't succeed? Look at it carefully what this console is about. The console is about dual screen. And they reckon the dual screen has messed it up. Yeah, they think that. So why didn't you do anything about it if you think that? I'm not going to talk anything about it. I'm just giving you a glimpse. What Nintendo's focus was about the Wii U was. And now this silly company got so scared of that feature. Excuse me, Nintendo. The Wii U dual screen mode is one of the greatest mode I have ever seen. Honestly, one of the wickedest mode you will get in a game's console. Alright? There is nothing like it. So what this company did, so they got really scared of it, they removed this feature from the Nintendo Switch. Yeah? And also, it wasn't even in the Nintendo Switch 2 either. Both of your Switch consoles, I don't care how much amount they sell, I don't really care how much they sell. These consoles are nothing special, man. They don't have anything incredible. All it is, they're following the same footsteps that you get from PlayStation and Xbox. What's that? The one-screen gameplay for your games, of course. Now, all of these consoles like Nintendo Switch 2, PlayStation 1, Xbox Series X, blah blah blah, they're all one-screen consoles. The only difference with Nintendo Switch 2 is that it's a handheld tabletop and TV thing. That's it. Yeah, but doing all that still, you can't play games on two screens anymore. That's flipping rubbish. That's that. Okay, let's go back. What our topic is based on. Our topic is based on the Nintendo Wii U name of the console. Now, originally, if you look at the previous console, that was called Nintendo Wii. Yeah? But why is this console called Nintendo Wii U? That's a mystery, isn't it, really? Why wasn't it called Nintendo Wii 2? Can you see the point I'm making here? The name of the console is wrong. Yeah? Now, that was causing a lot of problems. The name of this console is causing problems, man. Now, this is where Nintendo is a complete idiot. Yeah? They didn't even know what to call this console. Seriously, man. And a lot of the customers thought the U standard for an upgrade. He confused the public as well. Should the public be confused about this, really? Not really. Why would you want to be confused about that? When I saw the Nintendo Wii U in the shops, because I went in November 2012. I didn't even know that it was released. I don't know where the heck this console just came out. From nowhere. I've heard that for quite a lot of people. Because it was quite surprising what was happening. Now, when even it went into on sale, and it was in the shops, okay, looking at the box, I'm not going to give too info today about that. Looking at the box, it said Nintendo Wii U, right? Now the Nintendo Wii U was confusing the people. They thought it was an upgrade to the Nintendo Wii. They thought it was the same console again. But now it's in black. And from the corners it's curved. That's the only difference in the design. Yeah. And the name was a frustration to the people and the customers. They thought it was an upgrade. Now looking at the box, you can see a controller and a console on there. I'm not going to talk too much about that because I don't want to give away too much. You really can't understand what's that box trying to show you. I mean, that's what a lot of people got confused. They thought they just released another Nintendo Wii. But it's called Wii U. The U stands for upgrade. Well, that's what the customers thought. The public, whatever. The people who buy games consoles. They thought it was the same console again with a control pad. Yeah? They thought that Wii U gamepad is a game controller. Okay? So I'm not going to give away too much about the Wii U gamepad in this video as well. So I'm giving you the glimpse what the public was thinking. They thought it was a game controller that so the icons on the Wii U gamepad, you can touch them. It was stuff like that. They thought you're touching the screen, the icons, that's what this thing's doing. And it just got a screen on there. They didn't know anything else about it. Okay, all they just knew that it was a pretty large sized controller, yeah, that was like a game controller to play your Wii U games and things like that. And I think the more confusion about that, the Wii and Wii U games, yeah, there's one thing I couldn't understand from the customers, yeah. Understand very clearly a console, yeah, with the name called Wii U. Okay, it maybe did confuse you that, but why was that confusing people with the name? I do think the name is wrong. It should be called Nintendo Wii 2, yeah? Because why did you change the name? Nintendo Wii was successful. You only change your name if a console's not successful previously. Company's weird. Yeah? Now looking at the whole package, it's got a Wii U gamepad and it's got a Wii U home games console. Can't you even tell it's a different system? I mean, I can't believe it. How many people go to education? You get good grades from there, but you can't understand the product. That is quite stupid. You know what? I'm feeling like people are quite stupid. So you go to education, you listen to the teachers, you educate, and you get good grades, man. And eventually you probably get good jobs as well out of it. And now you can't understand a system, a new system's released, It's not only that. Think about it. If the Wii U's are in the shops, they are now the customers are stupid here. Think about this. How can this be an upgrade to the Nintendo Wii? When I saw it, I knew it was a new console, you know. I knew that. You could just tell. Because there's like you could see like two systems on the box. And the hardware is more advanced. Yeah? With HD and capabilities and stuff like that. The silly thing, if you still can't understand that, but this is quite stupid now. Nintendo Wii, right? Okay, I'll show you the Nintendo Wii and Nintendo Wii U games, yeah? How can it be the same thing? This is gonna impress. No one's ever said this thing. No one's ever talked about this, you know. You know, the thing I'm gonna tell you. Right. The thing I'm gonna tell you is gonna surprise you. Loads of people who talk too much about this Wii U, and they're saying that it didn't sell for that reason or that, but you didn't even explain this thing. The people who think they're so smart are making videos. You can easily tell this is a different system. You don't need to even worry about the actual box of Wii U. While looking at the Wii U box, you can see there's a game controller with a screen. Yeah? And there was a system with it. That gives you away it's different. Now the Nintendo Wii is in white covers, man. Look. And it says Wii on the top right. Look. Take a look at that. That's the Wii cover, man. These are the Wii games. Alright? This is Super Smash Bros. Brawl, yeah? On the Wii. And on the side looks like that. And on the back it looks like that. Yeah? And even when you look at the actual disc, okay, I'll show you something else as well. Now that's the manual of the Nintendo Wii game, Super Smash Bros. Brawl. And this is the back of it. Okay? And this is the disc of Nintendo Wii, which is kind of like whitish, grayish, whatever it is. They look like this. Look at that. Okay? Now they're so thick, these customers are. You call yourself educated people out there. You can't even tell between two different machines, Wii and Wii U. Now this is the Wii U cover. Can you see the games on the TV display right now? It's Hyrule Warriors. And this is the same game on there. Look. It says Wii U at the top. For goodness sake, look. It means it's a Wii U game, not a Wii game. It's a different game. And it's called Hyrule Warriors. When did this come on the bloody Wii? How is the same? Has the same system? You fools. Proper fools, man. They don't know nothing. Look. They're different kind of games, man. Look at that. Now put them together if I can. Look at that. They got different colors as well. The Wii games come in white DVD cases. Wii U comes in blue DVD cases, man. Alright? So get your facts right about that. They're not the same system. They're different. You can easily tell this. So there's many ways you can tell. They've never even done the research, I think. Have they? Really? So I'm going to explain all the ways how this is different. Okay, number one, Nintendo Wii U. The name of the console is different. Okay? You do not need to frustrate yourself, the U at the end calling an upgrade. You don't need to look at that. The U, what I understand, it means this is for you. You get it? Like a U, Y-O-U. This is for you. That's what that U stands for. That's why I know that what that U is doing there. That the U is not a Wii upgrade. You get it? Look, you know what they were thinking? Of the name of the console. Look at the name of the console properly. Look at the top. Look, he says Wii. Okay, so how do I word again? He says Wii U. Do you get it? So they think it's a Nintendo Wii with a U at the end tagged. They are so stupid, I swear, man. They're not even educated. When I saw this console, I knew this console was brand new. How did I know? Because I knew it was different because the console was called Nintendo Wii U, first of all. The name was different. Yeah? Then I found out that tech specifications were higher than the Wii. And then it was a HD system, which is much better than the Wii anyway. That wasn't a HD. So yeah, this was a HD console. Yeah, and it was easy to know. And every single game that was coming out on there, yeah, there were different titles. They were really advanced games that they don't look nothing like the Wii. So that's the important thing. When this console was launched, they should have understood that first. Okay? They need to understand that. The Nintendo Wii U name. Okay? So that's really important. All the other stuff I just told you about. How you can tell it's a different kind of console. Okay, the next video will be focused on the Nintendo Wii U design. Okay, so that's pretty important as well, the design of it. So we're going to look into that as well. Okay, I was talking about about the icons when I was talking about the icons, wasn't I? When I was going that there's icons. On the Wii U gamepad. So this is why it looked to the customers. Okay? Ignore what's on the television. Ignore that. Ignore everything on the TV, yeah? So what I was on about the customers thought that this Wii U gamepad, you could touch the icons, which are these icons on the look. Yeah, you could just touch the icons either with your finger or with a stylus pen, which is this. Stylus pen. So with a stylus pen, you could touch any of these icons. But that's what they thought it was. So basically, they just thought it's a screen, yeah, that you could touch with the stylus pen. But I'm fair to understand, you got some controls on there. Look, like analogs. So what are these for then? Ask these foolish customers, what are these for? What's that analog doing there? What's that D-pad doing here? Yeah? And what's these space bones doing here? And another analog doing up there? Tell me about that. What's all that about then? You guys don't know. Guys got no clue. And then at the bottom it says Wii U, look. And then you got a home button there. And then you got select and start. Okay. Sorry. TV and power. Look. Buttons. So what's all that about? Tell me. So you're only going to just touch the screen. If you was about touching the screen, trust me, it wouldn't be that big. None of these buttons wouldn't be around there. Yeah, but if you're just touching the screen, why do you need the buttons? It's like smartphones, yeah. Do smartphones have buttons? No. Like, because smartphones don't have buttons, that's why they only got a screen. So what would have happened here? It would have just been a screen in the middle. And nothing else. It would have been like that. If you're touching a flipping screen, yeah? It would have been something like that. I'm going to explain more about this Wii U gamepad, yeah? First you need to investigate what this Wii U gamepad is all about, yeah? You should know what it is first, rather making silly comments like that, look. Okay? You need to know that kind of stuff first, rather saying, oh, it's like, it's a Wii U upgrade, blah, blah, blah. If you look at this Wii U gamepad, yeah? It's an awesome piece of thing, yeah, this is. With these customers, totally ignored it. Because they're stupid, that's what they are. They don't know what they're talking about. They got no clue. They let down one of the greatest technology in a games console. So the Wii U name did frustrate people. That's what this video is about. They couldn't understand anything. I mean, why would they keep on looking at the name? Why weren't they investigating into the system and looking at it? On the box, there were two systems on there. The box was in blue. Read the specifications. Yeah. The system was in HD. And looking at the DVD cases, like the Wii one was in white, but the Wii U ones were in blue. Yeah. And the Wii discs are DVD discs, and the Wii U discs are Blu-ray, man. What the heck would someone make Blu-ray discs on Wii U? It was the same damn same machine like the Wii. They wouldn't have done that. Can you see what I'm on? They would never ever done that. And Nintendo's fault is that they should have called this console Nintendo Wii 2. That you frustrated everybody. It stopped everyone to buy this console. It was that. I mean, if you look at the starting point when it was launched, that you messed everything up in there. People didn't want to pick it up. It was just in the shelves there, stuck. That's a problem. Very disappointing indeed, I would have to say, from Nintendo. A very popular and longest running games console company. I mean, there's not a company like Nintendo. Sorry to say these horrible things to Nintendo. I'm very sorry about that, but he shouldn't have done that to the Wii U, man. It's very disappointing. This technology could have been expanded to probably even Wii 3. Yeah, I mean, if they now, because it's a Switch 2 now, if there was a Wii, if this Wii U was called Wii 2, then there would have been another console called Wii 3. They should have carried on with the number business, and they should have carried on with the Wii name. They had to change the damn name from Wii U to Switch as well. When the Switch was a terrible console. Yeah. I will make a video on Wii U versus Switch as well. I think we need to make a video on that as well. Which one's better? I doubt anybody knows that one. Just a new console's released on the market doesn't mean it's better. No, doesn't mean that. So I hope you understand about the name. And name's a big problem on this console, isn't it? So watch out for next video about the Wii U's design. Was that causing a problem as well? You'll soon find out. Give it a like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye from now.